A young girl says hurriedly to her brother, "I'm running late, hurry up!" A security guard stops them suddenly and checks their exam admission slip carefully. After looking at it, he says seriously, "Students, you're in the wrong testing center. This is testing center number 1. Your exam is at testing center number 2. The girl grabs her slip back anxiously and starts panicking. "What are we going to do now?" Brother replies reassuringly, "Don't worry, let's find a taxi." At that moment, a car approaches. The girl steps in front of it, causing the boss to slam on the brakes immediately. The brother and sister rush to the window quickly. "Sir, please help us," the brother says urgently. "My sister went to the wrong testing center. Could you please take her to the correct one?" The driver is actually the owner of a big company, asks curiously, "Then get in the car right now." Meanwhile, a businesswoman waits outside impatiently in the hot sun. When the car finally pulls up, she gets in and says angrily, "It's scorching hot outside. You kept me waiting for so long. Don't you know we're about to sign a $6 million contract?" The boss apologizes sincerely. "I'm really sorry. Something important came up." The woman notices the passengers in the back seat and asks curiously, "Who are they?" The boss explains calmly, "This student has a college entrance exam today, but she accidentally went to the wrong testing center. It's rush hour, and she couldn't find a ride." The woman nods understandingly. "Let's get her there as quickly as possible." The brother and sister say gratefully, "Thank you all so much. You are truly wonderful people." After a while, the car arrives at the school safely. The girl turns to the boss and says sincerely, "Thank you so much for helping me today. If it weren't for you, my brother and I wouldn't have known what to do. By the way, what's your name?" The boss shakes his head modestly. "My name isn't important. Just hurry inside and take your exam. Good luck. I'm rooting for you." The girl smiles and runs toward the school excitedly. 10 years later, the secretary rushes in frantically. "Boss, we're in serious trouble. The company's bank account is completely empty. We don't even have enough money to pay employee salaries. People are threatening to quit, and our suppliers have stopped answering our calls." The boss listens silently and says calmly, "I understand. Take the paperwork from my house and put it up for sale. Sell both of my cars as well. No matter what happens, employee salaries must be paid on time." The secretary nods respectfully and leaves quickly. The boss then calls a friend, hopefully to ask for help, but his friend already knows about the company's situation. Before the boss can explain, the friend hangs up coldly. A little later, the secretary runs back into the office excitedly. "Boss, someone just invested $6 million in our company." The boss stands up suddenly. "What?" he asks shockedly. "Someone invested $6 million in us? At a time like this? Who would do that?" Just then, a young woman walks into the office confidently and says softly, "I did, big brother." The boss looks at her confusedly. "Who are you?" The woman smiles warmly and says gently, "Don't you recognize me? 10 years ago on the day of the college entrance exam, a girl accidentally went to the wrong testing center. She couldn't find a ride, and you drove her and her brother to the correct location. That girl was me." The boss says gratefully, "Today, you've invested in my company, and I'm truly grateful, but my business is on the verge of collapse. I don't even have a project to work on anymore. Even with $6 million, I don't know what I can do." The young woman replies reassuringly, "You don't need to worry about that. I've already thought everything through. I have a project ready to go. I believe that no matter how difficult things get, as long as you keep working hard and never give up, you'll succeed." The boss looks at her admiringly and says sincerely, "That's truly remarkable." I hope this partnership will be a great success.